So I would like to introduce John Badr. He is the creative director at Oddhead Creative. They develop concepts for creative branding, strategic and digital thinking, and you can check his brand out at The Oddhead on Instagram, and that's just at The Oddhead. So happy to have you, John.
Thank you. Welcome.
Awesome. So what charitable causes are you donating to?
There are a lot of NGOs here now playing after the explosion, especially. They are collecting donations. The most known one and that I chose to donate to was Live Love Beirut.
And why is that?
So it is a platform, a digital platform, talks about Lebanon in general, but after the explosion, they created a new platform, a new activity called Let's Rebuild Beirut. So out of that, they were collecting, of course, money, food, medical supplies, anything can help the people who were in the explosion, and I was part of it, like happily. So yeah,
that's awesome.
I visited. I had them like for 2 days. I visited another family with them, and I visited. Oh hey. Let's welcome who?
Zeus.
Zeus. Welcome, Zeus.
Are you working with them directly right now?
No. I at the first days of the blast, voluntarily, I went to them and I called them and I visited them and I offered my, I don't like to talk about this, but if since you asked me, so.
Well, let me ask, what is your career?
In the field of advertising. I'm a creative director for advertising and branding. Lately, it was concentrated more on digital content for social media, as you know, because the advertising now is online more than anything else.
Not even online, on social media specifically.
Yeah, there are so many platforms I work on, including my personal one. My personal one is part of my job too.
Yes.
It has more like a lifestyle, inspirations, etc.
I know.
Fitness maybe sometimes. And sometimes. I manage also, I manage another also platforms that has a business direction, like food and beverage, jewelry, fashion. Recently, like a few months ago, an Instagram platform has to do with Beirut only. And I called it Only Beirut. So I only show the beauty of Beirut. Of course, in the blast, I posted some because it is emotional and people maybe like it.
It's relevant.
And but it is mainly like a beauty news of Beirut.
I mean, it helps that the city just happens to be beautiful.
It is. It is, and it will always be.
So I didn't know that the Only Beirut page was yours. I've been constantly sharing photos from that Instagram because it inspired me as well to show people. Yeah, because all you see on the news is explosion and it's just so war torn and destroyed, but it's like for years and years it's been a beautiful city and it still is, and the country itself is beautiful. And I think a lot of people forget that because the media and of course these incidences really emphasize a really dark image that isn't the full representation of what Beirut and the country represents, because it is beautiful. And there's a reason why people continue to live there to this day. You know?
Of course, definitely. After we gather ourselves again, and I'm planning to go on Beirut streets for some new pictures for the account for that Only Beirut. And but this needs a bit of peace of mind. So waiting for the time. So it's not maybe far from now, but I hope so.
So what inspired you to create these images? We know the city is beautiful.
The main reason is to show Beirut through my eyes, not through. Okay, of course, I post sometimes for others pictures. I repost their images, but since I have another like perception or another eye or corner of the eye about Beirut, so I decided to in person to do so and show Beirut in the way I want. Yeah.
I follow you on Instagram. I notice you work internationally as well. I mean, you do photo shoots in Greece and Europe and Paris. You've been to many beautiful cities and you've shot many beautiful cities.
Yeah.
So what is it that you think about Beirut that's different?
First, it is my country. It's my city. I was born here. So it's normal to have it special among all of those beautiful cities.
You're a Beiruti?
No, I'm from the mountains, but I live in Beirut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Beirut, you know, as you know, but even if you are not from Beirut, Beirut means for everyone in Lebanon. Yeah.
I mean, it's the economy, it's the creativity, it's the culture, right? Yeah. That's the culture of Lebanon. That's where people go to make their dreams come true. That's where people from all over the world visit and travel. And the villages are there for people who've been living there for thousands of years and they're not leaving, right? But they're not even going to leave their village to go to Beirut. It's like they're in their village.
They will never leave.
I know.
This is their heritage. This is their legacy. This is everything for them. Even if sometimes someone maybe decided to leave, even because this is the status of so many Lebanese, they leave, but they keep the special thing inside of their heart for Beirut or for Lebanon, and sometimes, and not most of the time, sometimes some of them come back. Yeah, and the majority don't, unfortunately. But
unfortunately,
yeah, but they keep on coming, of course.
Always.
They visit at least.
So, what is your relationship with your country now?
Divorced. No.
I mean, you can leave. You have the means. You have the career.
I tell you something. Despite of everything, and despite of the harsh situation we're in, I always keep hope every day. I wake up every day. Oh, it's a new day. Let's do this. Let's do that. I want to do this. I want to do this meeting. I want to get this job. I want to do this. If I don't think this way, I won't continue. I won't be able to continue, to survive even. And I think every Lebanese has to think this in the same way. So we can gradually step over the bad situation we are in now. And I don't hide it on you that sometimes I say that okay, stop. I want to leave. Stop. You know? But a lot of things drag me back and say to me, no, you're staying here. You have a lot to do. You know? Yeah, this is something like
universal.
You know? Yeah,
for sure. I think it's a city that you love, that you've built a part of yourself within that city, and I completely understand what it means to feel like you're not ready to leave yet, or you still have work that you want to do, you know, in that city. I understand that completely.
Yeah, I still believe that there will be a time that people will be really, really living in a good state of mind.
Yeah.
And automatically, you know, economically, mentally, even will be also fine. Let's keep hope. Without a hope, well, we can't reach this.
Yeah.
We can't. Otherwise, we all leave. So we leave this country. Easy. So we leave it for who? For who?
For nobody.
Yeah.
No one. Wow. What do you hope for the future of Beirut and Lebanon? I know we've already discussed this, but I mean, it's one
I
thing.
also,
Yeah.
I will repeat that.
Yeah.
I always have hope that my Lebanon, my city, my Beirut, my everything will definitely get out of the, sorry to say it, as the shit we're in now.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know how, of course. We, the regular people, we're not politicians, we are givers.
Mm-hmm.
So we give our country hoping that it will be like better at a time. So if we stop this, so as if you stopped the oxygen to your body.
Yeah.
So this is my like like endless hope for Beirut and Lebanon.
Yes, and yourself.
Of course, it
Because
automatically goes into
exactly, I understand. Yes, no, for sure.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
John, thank you so much.
Thank you for this time, and I salute you for what you're doing, and courage.
Likewise, mon
Thank you.
ami.
Thank you so much.
His Instagram is at the Oddhead, as well as Mr. John Badr, as well as Only Beirut. So you'll find all sorts of images and branding visuals there. And as I said, he works internationally. So we're not stuck in Beirut. We're traveling the world, we're shining a light, and we're all doing good things. And I appreciate your time and look forward to working with you in the future.
I appreciate that too. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.